Hello friends, welcome to our channel, Before versus Now. In this video, you'll see how the actors in the film, Avengers, Infinity War 2018, have changed. You'll know their real names. I'll show you what they looked like then and how they look now. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's start the show. Chris Pratt in the film plays Chris Pratt as Peter Quill's Star-Lord, the half-human, half-celestial leader of the Guardians who was abducted from Earth as a child and raised by a group of alien thieves and smugglers called the Ravagers. Let's see how Chris Pratt looked like then in 2018 and how he looks now. Josh Brolin in the film plays Josh Brolin as Thanos, an intergalactic warlord from Titan who seeks all 6 Infinity Stones to destroy half of all life for the sake of rebalancing the universe. Let's see how Josh Brolin looked like then in 2018 and how he looks now. Gwyneth Paltrow in the film plays Gwyneth Paltrow as Pepper Potts, Stark's fiancée and the CEO of Stark Industries. Let's see how Gwyneth Paltrow looked like then in 2018 and how she looks now. Bradley Cooper in the film plays Bradley Cooper as Rocket, a member of the Guardians who is a genetically engineered raccoon-based bounty hunter, mercenary, and master of weapons and battle tactics. Let's see how Bradley Cooper looked like then in 2018 and how he looks now. Vin Diesel in the film plays Vin Diesel as Groot, a member of the Guardians who is a tree-like humanoid. Let's see how Vin Diesel looked like then in 2018 and how he looks now. Zoe Saldana in the film plays Zoe Saldana as Gamora, a member of the Guardians who is an orphan from an alien world and was subsequently raised by Thanos, and is seeking redemption for her past crimes. Let's see how Zoe Saldana looked like then in 2018 and how she looks now. Karen Gillan in the film plays Karen Gillan as Nebula, an adopted daughter of Thanos who was raised with Gamora as siblings. Let's see how Karen Gillan looked like then in 2018 and how she looks now. Peter Dinklage in the film plays Peter Dinklage as Eitri, king of the dwarves of Nidavellir, and weaponsmith, based on the Norse mythological dwarf of the same name. Let's see how Peter Dinklage looked like then in 2018 and how he looks now. Tom Hiddleston in the film plays Tom Hiddleston as Loki, Thor's adopted brother, based on the Norse mythological deity of the same name. Let's see how Tom Hiddleston looked like then in 2018 and how he looks now. Anthony Mackie in the film plays Anthony Mackie as Sam Wilson Falcon, a member of Roger's faction of Avengers and former pararescueman trained by the military in aerial combat using a specially designed wing pack. Let's see how Anthony Mackie looked like then in 2018 and how he looks now. Elizabeth Olsen in the film plays Elizabeth Olsen as Wanda Maximoff, a member of Roger's faction of Avengers who can harness magic and engage in hypnosis and telekinesis. Let's see how Elizabeth Olsen looked like then in 2018 and how she looks now. Paul Bettany in the film plays Paul Bettany as Vision, an android and Avenger created using the artificial intelligence JRVS, Ultron, and the Mind Stone. Let's see how Paul Bettany looked like then in 2018 and how he looks now. Chadwick Boseman in the film plays Chadwick Boseman as T'Challa Black Panther, the king of the African nation of Wakanda who gained his enhanced strength by ingesting the heart-shaped herb. Let's see how Chadwick Boseman looked like then in 2018 and how he looks now. Tom Holland in the film plays Tom Holland as Peter Parker Spider-Man, a teenager, Avenger and Stark's protege who received spider-like abilities after being bitten by a radioactive spider. Let's see how Tom Holland looked like then in 2018 and how he looks now. Don Cheadle in the film plays Don Cheadle as James Rhodey Rhodes War Machine, an officer in the U.S. Air Force and Avenger who operates the War Machine armor. Let's see how Don Cheadle looked like then in 2018 and how he looks now. Benedict Cumberbatch in the film plays Benedict Cumberbatch as Dr. Stephen Strange, a former neurosurgeon who, after a car accident that led to a journey of healing, discovered the hidden world of magic and alternate dimensions and became a master of the mystic arts. Let's see how Benedict Cumberbatch looked like then in 2018 and how he looks now. Chris Evans in the film plays Chris Evans as Steve Rogers, Captain America, the fugitive leader of the non-regulation faction of Avengers. A World War II veteran, he was enhanced to the peak of human physicality by an experimental serum and frozen in suspended animation before waking up in the modern world. Let's see how Chris Evans looked like then in 2018 and how he looks now. Mark Ruffalo in the film plays Mark Ruffalo as Bruce Banner Hulk, an Avenger and genius scientist who, because of exposure to gamma radiation, typically transforms into a monster when enraged or agitated. Let's see how Mark Ruffalo looked like then in 2018 and how he looks now. Chris Hemsworth in the film plays Chris Hemsworth as Thor, an Avenger and the King of Asgard, based on the Norse mythological deity of the same name. Let's see how Chris Hemsworth looked like then in 2018 and how he looks now. Robert Downey Jr. in the film plays Robert Downey Jr. as Tony Stark, Iron Man, the benefactor of the Avengers, who is a self-described genius, billionaire, playboy, and philanthropist with electromechanical suits of armor of his own making. Let's see how Robert Downey Jr. looked like then in 2018 and how he looks now. Scarlett Johansson in the film plays Scarlett Johansson as Natasha Romanoff, Black Widow, a highly trained spy, member of Rogers' faction of Avengers, and former agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. Let's see how Scarlett Johansson looked like then in 2018 and how she looks now. So, that's all for today. Please subscribe to our channel for more videos. Thank you so much.